The return of Thiago Alcantara to the Liverpool squad on Sunday was a welcome one, and the fact that he came on for his first appearance since April was arguably the only positive to take from the 3-1 defeat at title rivals Arsenal. But the loss was compounded further by a sending off for Ibrahim Konate and, more worryingly, an injury to Dominic Szoboszlai that came to light before kick-off. Good news is that Jurgen Klopp's midfield options look set to be boosted for Saturday's visit of relegation-threatened Burnley to Anfield, given Wataru Endo's time at the Asian Cup is over after Japan were knocked out at the quarter-final stage by Iran. But as it stands, Klopp could still be without 7 players for the clash with the Clarets, as our rounds-up shows. Rumors emerged before the top-of-the-table encounter at Arsenal that the Hungary captain hadn't traveled with the Liverpool squad to the capital, and Klopp confirmed before kick-off that the injury Szoboszlai had sustained in the New Year's Day win over Newcastle United had flared up again. An expected return date of Szoboszlai is unknown. Mohamed Salah's next appearance will come for Liverpool after Egypt's hopes of Africa Cup of Nations glory ended at the hands of DR Congo. The Liverpool talisman has not featured since suffering a hamstring injury in Egypt's 2-2 draw with Ghana in their second game of the tournament, and recently returned to Merseyside to continue his rehabilitation program. An expected return of Salah is middle of February. Kostas Tsimikas is closing in on a Liverpool return after 6 weeks on the sidelines. The left back was involved in a nasty collision with Bukayo Saka during December's 1-1 draw with Arsenal at Anfield, and subsequently required surgery on a broken collarbone. The fact that the Greece international was pictured in full training in the lead-up to Sunday's showdown at the Emirates means he may well come into contention to face Burnley this weekend, an expected return date in February 10th. Stefan Bajcetic has endured a frustrating period in his fledgling Reds career after a number of injury problems. He enjoyed a strong debut campaign last season, but saw it end prematurely after suffering a stress response in his adductor in March. Bajcetic returned in September with outings in the Carabao Cup and Europa League, but his involvement against LASK Linz proved to be his last after suffering a calf issue. It remains unclear when he will return to full training. An expected return date is unknown. Joel Matip is recovering from surgery after suffering an anterior cruciate ligament injury. The 32-year-old, who is the final months of his contract at Liverpool, is likely to miss the rest of the season. Centre-back was left stricken on the Anfield turf in the 70th minute of the dramatic Premier League 4-3 win over Fulham in December after an off-the-ball incident, and Matip's expected return date is unknown. Ben Doak is out long-term with a serious knee injury sustained playing for the under-21s. Assistant manager Pep Linders recently said of Doak's condition, "That's not a good one. He tore his lateral meniscus, which needs surgery. Expected return date is unknown."